Hello there everybody and welcome to a new Pokemon Let's Go battle. Last time it was against Link, today it's against Guts91. Same team, same UU team. You can see it in the screen. You could see it in the previous game. And there you go. So, let's see what Guts has installed for us. Yeah, it feels so nice to play Let's Go without all those annoying Pokemon that were always overused, such as Melmetal. I don't know what's my problem with Melmetal or Meltang. Melmetal? Melmetal, that's the name. I can't even remember its name. I just say it and I get depression. I just don't know why, but it is what it is. I have absolutely nothing against it. I just don't like it out of the blue. So there you go. Battle against Guts. Let's see what he has in store for us. Let's check out his team. And there you have it. So he has a Wigglytuff, so that's gonna be tough, no? Okay. He got himself a Dragonite, Arcanine, Kangaskhan, Lapras, we both have Lapras, and he has an Exeggutor. So yeah, very interesting team. I am thinking what he could actually lead with, and I'm really expecting him to lead with Exeggutor. So yeah, because in RBY it's such a common lead. People love to put things to sleep and be cheap like that. I hate sleep in red and blue, but I always say that. That's besides the point. Anyways, yeah, that's why I want to lead with my Pidgeot, my Mega Pidgeot, and just pretty much move on from there. I also pack the U-turn, which is 4 times super effective against it, and if anything goes crazy, I do pack the Taunt on the Electrodes, so yeah. Let's get this battle started! Let's see how this goes. We both have Let's Go Pikachu in the previous game. Link has Let's Go Eevee, so we both have Let's Go Pikachu. Which one do you prefer? Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee? In my case, I got Let's Go Pikachu because I wanna be, you know, I wanna be exactly true to the, you know, the story and lore of Pokemon Yellow, since this is kind of a remake of Pokemon Yellow. And I like Pikachu over Eevee. Anyways, so let's go. Mega Evolution, Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolution, Mega Pidgeot. He led with his Wigglytuff, and I'm actually expecting a status move, mainly Thunder Wave. So that's why I'm actually gonna go into Electrode. And yeah, there you go. Our shiny Electrode. Our Great Ball. It's not a Pokeball, it's a Great Ball. And the prediction was correct. He did in fact try to Thunder Wave. And I was debating either going for Taunt or Thunder Wave. And I was like, okay, let's Thunder Wave. Whatever happens, happens. And yeah, in comes the Exeggutor, which doesn't mind the Thunder Wave at all, because it's already a slow Pokemon. And now we can just Taunt it. And now we can just taunt it, because he's definitely going for some powder moves, because that's what Exeggutor does. Just be annoying and ruin your life, and that's exactly what we're gonna I can't talk. That's exactly what we're gonna prevent. No powders. I could go into Vileplume, but I don't want to take a Psychic, because now he's taunted, he's definitely gonna go for an attack. So I was like, okay, Pidgeot, just scare him out. And there you have it. There's our Mega Pidgeot back in, he's gonna go for the obvious Psychic, and that did over half, and he dropped our special stat. I did not expect it to do that much. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not expect it to do that much, so yeah. The safest move here is U-turn. He's probably not gonna stay in, so we can get the switch advantage, and if he stays in, he's just gonna get absolutely demolished by that. So he will go back into his Wigglytuff. We took the U-turn, he took it well, and I mean, we're a special Pidgeot, we're not very invested in attack, so yeah. So we have the switch advantage. I have no idea what Pokemon I can send in. The only move I know that he has so far is Thunder Wave, so I was like, okay, let's just go into Electrode. He probably has Seismic Toss and probably Thunderbolt, maybe even Ice Beam, I don't know. Both are unstab, and Wigglytuff isn't the strongest thing in the world, so we can just spam Thunderbolt, but there's also that chance of him going back into Exeggutor, so I'm gonna taunt. But no, he stayed in, and He tried to use teleports. I completely forgot that teleports mechanic was changed from this game and onwards. It's crazy. And it's also crazy that Wigglytuff can teleport. It's absolutely crazy, but yeah, we're gonna prevent his teleport, and due to the taunt, and I'm thinking too much. What the hell? Just make a move. And okay, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I'm gonna switch into Vileplume. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna switch into Vileplume. It took me a while to think about this. I have no idea what I was expecting. I definitely expected him to switch out. I'm not sure into what exactly, but I switched into Vileplume. But he went for Flamethrower. Super effective 2-hit KO. I have no idea why he tried to Flamethrower my Electrode, but that happened. It was completely the wrong prediction on my part, but things like this happen, and now I definitely can't stay in here. And I have to switch out. He's taunted. I will go into Chansey, and that's about it. Sometimes over-predicting can go completely wrong, so we will just go into Chansey, and there's the Flamethrower, and we took it well, and unfortunately the taunt ended at that turn, and I'm not entirely sure what I should do, either Toxic or Thunder Wave, but there's also that chance of him going back into Executor, predicting the status move, so that's why I went for Seismic Toss, and it is what it is. He stayed in. The Seismic Toss did nothing because he does have that bulk, I guess. He has a decent amount of HP. And he instead just teleports. I'm not sure into exactly why he's gonna teleport. He's gonna teleport into his Arcanine. Our physical wall, which is Vileplume, is low in health and it's weak to fire. And I'm not entirely sure what Arcanine can do against my Chansey, and this is my answer. It's a superpower! Super effective, and that's just gonna demolish my Chansey. I had nothing to take a hit on this guy. It's super effective against Lapras. Our Pidgeot was already damaged, and Dragonite doesn't want to take a Will-Wisp, so I just had to sack Chansey right there. And since he has his attack and defenses lowered, I wasn't really sure on what he wanted to do, and I wasn't very scared of him. But he teleports. I'm like, okay, Arcanine can teleport? Since when he has psychic powers? This is insane. I'm completely out of touch of this, but it's super cool to see. A teleporting Arcanine. Interesting. He got himself a Dragonite. Get yourself a Dragonite. And now we have a problem. How do we deal with Dragonite? We just Air Slash. And hope for the best. And this is how we got the flinch. Yeah. We flinched him once, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's keep it up. We have nothing that can deal with him. Actually, wrong. I went for U-turn predicting the switch. Okay. Never mind that. There it is. There's the switch. There's the U-turn. He goes back into Wigglytuff. And what would we send in against the Wigglytuff? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be our own Electrode. Not our Dragonite. I was just looking at him. Pretty sure it's gonna be Electrode. I thought about it for a while. Because this Wigglytuff seemed a bit bulky. Like, nothing can really get rid of him in one hit. And I'm pretty sure it's part Fairy in this game. It's Fairy and normal, so he's definitely a problem for our Dragonite. So we can't really go for that. So anyways, just go into Electrode and just spam Thunderbolt. That's all you can do, just spam Thunderbolt. The switch into Executor, going back into Executor, is obvious, but he did not do it. He took the Thunderbolt, lived with a sliver, goes for Flamethrower, and burned me. He burned me with Flamethrower. Oh my goodness. When was the last time this happened? Luckily, Electrode is a special attacker, and we don't pack the explosion on this set, so it's not really a big deal. Another Thunderbolt will finish him off. At least that thing is out of the way. Wow, Wigglytuff was tough. I did not lie in the team preview. When I said Wigglytuff was tough, Wigglytuff was really tough. So... And now in comes Kangaskhan, and guess what Kangaskhan can do in this game? You already know, he can Mega Evolve, and luckily he doesn't have the ability that made him completely overpowered and broken. in the 6th and 7th generation of games. So there it is. Mega Evolution. Beyond Evolution. There you have it. The big baby. The baby grew up and he's also attacking us, but they only attack once because they don't have the ability. Went for Fake Out. And I will predict the Sucker Punch and go for Thunder Wave. So this is gonna be great. Slowing him down. This is gonna be epic win. This is gonna be epic win. And now he's probably gonna expect me not to attack, knowing that I have that I know that he has Sucker Punch and I'm low in health. So I'm actually gonna think about it for a while, and then I'm gonna decide to just foul play instead of Thunderbolts, thinking that it's gonna do more. I have no idea. I should have Thunderbolted. But there you go. He's gonna Facade. Since he has his status, the Facade will do more damage, which is really bad actually. We gave him more power in exchange of less speed. Is it good? Is it bad? I have no idea. But that's how we're gonna roll with it. He will Sucker Punch, fearing the flinch from Air Slash, because it's paralyzed. But Sucker Punch doesn't seem to do much, but we're just gonna roll with it. He's gonna Sucker Punch again, and there's the Air Slash. And now, unfortunately for him, he will predict me to go for Roost, because I'm low in health, and he's not gonna Sucker Punch. And I said unfortunately for him, because this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna get fully paralyzed. It had to happen at some point. It just had to happen at some point, and luckily for me, it happened now. There's another Sucker Punch, and yeah, our Mega Pidgeot doing work. Useless crit. What do we always say? That's a crit that you won't get later. Yeah. It just had to happen when he's really low on health. But yeah, that was a very lucky paralysis, but what can you do? As I said, it just had to happen at some point. In comes Lapras. Dragonite is weak to Ice, Vileplume is weak to Ice, our Lapras is weak to Thunderbolts, and we want him to be at full HP to deal with this Lapras. This is the same Lapras that dealt with Link's Lapras in the previous match. And you already know, we have Thunder instead of Thunderbolts. He went for Ice Shard, and luckily we took that well. Air Slash didn't do as much, and I'm pretty sure that now he's forced into going for Ice Beam, so let's hope that we're gonna flinch him. Come on, Pidgeot! But we do not. And at that range, I'm pretty sure the Thunder from our Lapras will be able to deal with him. And our Pidgeot will finally drop down, did so much work. And there's the timer, 4 minutes left in this game. Game Freak, I hate you, but that's besides the point. For now, we're just gonna go for Thunder. Who's gonna win the speed tie? I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Thunder, because he's not crazy. There's the Thunderbolts, we took that well. We took that well, and we managed. This Lapras is a boss! He's a man! He just doesn't miss. You know what I'm saying? This Lapras, just like in the previous game, there's the Thunder, and our Lapras, the superior Lapras, who get the KO. Because you should not go for Thunderbolts, you should be man. You should be a man. You should man up and go for the real moves that are Thunders and Blizzards and stuff. But I don't have Blizzard on this one. But that's besides the point. In comes Dragonite. Get yourself a Dragonite. He just goes for Outrage right away. But Lapras hangs on and retaliates with an Ice Beam. The timer is ticking. Will we be able to finish this game? That's the question. That's the question. And I know he has Exeggutor left. Exeggutor takes super effective damage from Vileplume because it's fast, and we also still have our Dragonites. Get yourself a Dragonite. And I'm actually gonna decide to keep this Lapras for the Exeggutor, so I can have him instead of Vileplume, so I can have both Dragonites and Lapras to deal with him. So I'm gonna sack Vileplume to the Flamethrower from his Arcanine, and now get yourself a Dragonite. It's time! It's time, the moment where everybody was waiting for. Get yourself a Dragonite, and the timer is still ticking. This is nuts. We have the super effective Earthquake. We have no reason why we should go for Agility. He missed his Will-O-Wisp. Earthquake. It would have been a 2-hit KO anyways, so it's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind being burned. He's finally gonna hit his Will-O-Wisp. I'm assuming he doesn't have much to hit my Dragonite with. The second Earthquake from Dragonite will finish off the Arcanine. and he only has one Pokemon left, and we have the Dragonites, which can do as much damage as possible with the Outrage, and then we have the Lapras to finish him off with the Ice Beam, and he's paralyzed, so it's pretty much game. But yeah, on paper it's game, but will the timer allow us to see all of that? Let's find out. 26 seconds left, Outrage, he's fully paralyzed, and 19 seconds, yeah, we are locked into Outrage. If he finishes us off, Lapras comes in and goes for Ice Beam and wins us the game. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the game. He got fully paralyzed anyways, and the timer said GG. The timer said GG, and the bell is ours. So yeah, good game, Guts91. Screw you, Game Freak, for having a timer in all the Switch games. We hate you, and we will always hate you for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go for the win. Let's go for the win. Have a wonderful day. Stay tuned for all the other content, and allons-y.